So, und weiter geht's bei Rigmor auf Cyrodiil. Rose, Rose, wir sind euretwegen zurückgekommen, Rose.
I know. I figured something had happened when the news filtered through Bruma that Fort Black had been attacked.
Rose, ihr wart in Bruma, Rose.
I made it over the border, easily sneaked past those dumb mercenaries. I spent a couple of weeks there before moving on working as a part-time cleaner at the Tap and Tack. Colin and his wife were good to me. Then I heard about Bravo and what a steaming pile of junk it was and thought I would fit right in there. Bruma was way too cold for me anyway, so I made my way down here and have been here ever since.
Hihihihi. Ja, Rose, leider, da hast du vollkommen recht, ja. Bruma ist immer sehr kalt, ja. Rose, es ist toll, wieder zusammen zu sein. Wir haben euch vermisst, Rose.
Oh, I missed you too.
Here we go. Let's drink to absent friends. So, Rose, how did you manage to become the proprietor of Silverhome?
Well, it was a little run down and had been empty for about a year before I got here. I was staying at the chapel across the way. The sisters took good care of me at that time. I helped with the gardening, taking care of the graveyard along with Antonius.
Is, you and Antonius...
No, nothing like that. I'm very picky when it comes to that kind of thing. It was about that time the Countess became very sick after her second child. I got involved and they both made it. One morning a few days later, the Count arrived at the chapel and, without saying a word, handed me the keys to Silverhome on the water. I've been here ever since. But that's enough about me. What about you two? What's been going on with you?
Dragonborn?
Rose, Rigmor und ich. Rose, Rigmor und ich begannen ein Abend. Ja, hört mal auf mit den Nebengeräuschen, ja? Hihihihi. Rose, Rigmor und ich begannen ein Abenteuer, das noch nicht zu Ende ist, Rose.
You got that right.
I can only imagine. I mean, look at you now. It makes me so happy for many reasons that you're both still together and happy. And most importantly, Cyrodiil has hope. No, the Empire has hope. Especially after the darkest of days these last few years.
Rose, ihr meint nach Cetius, Rose.
Oh, I remember it all. It got really crazy. Count Bravel, along with some others, were defending the South Bridge, but they traversed his positions and went straight for the capital. We knew they had virtually sacked Leeuwin, so the first chance I had, I headed down there to see what I could do to help.
Rose, wir sind jetzt dabei, die Stadt wieder aufzubauen und zu restaurieren, Rose.
The new Count is an honorable man. I've never met him, but from what I hear, he's doing an amazing job, and the people love him.
Yeah. Wow. That was a trying time for me. If the Dragonborn had not been there for me,
Rigmor, if I had known it was you, I would have come to visit you. But things went really sideways, right? The next thing I heard was that the Countess had been imprisoned for treason, but then had managed to escape and break the siege of Bruma. Did you know Count Bravel took his army and sat on the hill overlooking the capital? Skingrad had all but besieged Chorrol and had him cowering behind his walls. Leowyn was surrounded, and there was nothing to stop Bruma from taking the bridge at way apart from him. He turned his horse around and took his army home. I asked him about that moment. He simply said, "Rose, I did my part in saving the Empire that day. Order had been restored by the grace of the Divines." Hey, why don't I get another round of drinks?
I got it. Everyone hang tight.
She's great. You've done an amazing job looking out for her.
Rose, ganz ehrlich, Rigmor ist die netteste Person, die ich je getroffen habe. Rose, sie ist einfach einzigartig, Rose.
How long have you two been together now?
Rose, nun, ich habe sie für ein paar Jahre aus den Augen verloren. Ich musste mich um andere Dinge kümmern, Rose.
Are you two...
Rose, Rigmor ist die Liebe meines Lebens, Rose.
Did you ever think you would become what you are today?
Rose, niemals, aber ich wusste, dass ich für eine Aufgabe hier bin, nachdem ich erfahren hatte, was ich bin, Rose.
The last Dragonborn.
Rose, Rigmor hätte die Kaiserin werden sollen, Rose. Für mich ist Rigmor die Königin von Cyrodiil, Rose.
If the Divines so wish it, it shall be so.
Und Rose, gefällt es euch, dass wir wieder zusammen sind, Rose?
That's an ambiguous statement. If I didn't know any better, I would think it was completely innocent.
Rose, das war sie, ja?
Then I am guilty of purposely trying to mislead you.
My lord, my mistress will see you now, alone.
Antonius, ach, unser Freund schon wieder. Antonius, ja, aber wir waren ja mitten im Gespräch und du platzt hier einfach rein wie ein Ballon. Hihihihi. Antonius. Was denn jetzt, ja? Antonius?
Time is of the essence. We must go now, quickly.
Go. Rigmor and I will spend time catching up. I want to hear all about her adventures. I'll be waiting here for you when you return.
All the more beer for us.
Vielen Dank, ja. Rose. Bin gleich da, ja. Rose. Und Rigmor. Tief in die Tassen. Tassen hoch, bitte. Hihihihi.
Urvesa is very respected in Breville, if not all of Cyrodiil. She is so caring, and if she can help, she will. More often than not, she will leave food at the shrine of Mara. Next morning, it's gone. I asked her why she did that, and she told me it was left for the poor. Sometimes she will visit Nicodemus, who is looking after the Mages Guild, only to bring him food. Here we are. If Urvesa is not in the chapel, try her living quarters. Down the steps, door on the left. Until next time.
Vielen Dank, Antonius. Unser Freund Antonius. Vielen Dank, ja. Antonius. Wow, wow, wow. Echt cool hier, ja. Echt schön hier, ja. Nee, wir wollen da nichts hier. Das ist hier, alles ist hier so heilig hier, heilig. Ja, wir nehmen hier nichts, ja.
Well met. Majesty, it is my honor to receive you under these special circumstances.
Urawasamona, es ist mir eine Ehre, ich nehme an. Antonius hat euch über unseren Wunsch nach einem Ratschlag informiert. Urawasamona.
Mara informed us you would be coming some time ago to arrange for the Dragon Child's blessing. Come, I'll explain everything in the privacy of my living quarters. Here we are. Please sit. Make yourself comfortable. I can have most of the pews removed before the special occasion. I'll have Antonius store them in the undercroft. Mara contacted me to make preparations 9 months ago. One of my priestesses will help perform the ritual blessing. Alana. Saint Alana the Kind.
Mona, das klingt einfach großartig, ja? Rigmor wird es lieben, Mona. Wer singt denn da? Schönes Lied, ja?
Yes, Alana was to be chosen if you had decided not to, you know. And for her offer of martyrdom and devotion to the divines, she was blessed by Mara herself into sainthood. But how is little Kintyra? I hope she is not too demanding.
Ganz ehrlich, Mona, du scheinst eine Heilige zu sein, ja? Wir haben Kintara beim Sonnenuntergang gesehen, ja? Weißt du, was das bedeutet vielleicht, Mona? Ach ja, Mona, es geht ihr gut. Sie ist ein bisschen still, aber sie ist ja noch ein Baby. Hihihihi.
I see.
Mona, stimmt irgendwas nicht, Mona? Was denn los? Kannst ruhig sagen so, ja, Mona?
No, of course not. I just didn't think you would visit us and lodge in such humble quarters.
Mona, ich hatte gehofft, im Schloss zu übernachten, aber der Gral hat Skill. Was? Der Gral hat Skill? Wow. Der Gral hat Skill, Mona. Hihihihi.
Yes. We hope with Rose's help the Count and his family will recover soon.
Ach, das ist der Graf. Ich hab Gral gelesen. Hihihihi. Unglaublich. Mona, ich habe gehört, dass Rose hier in der Kapelle aushilft. Mona.
Rose is a shining star. Not only does she help here, but Braville owes her a great debt of gratitude. She travels sometimes to other cities to help as a midwife, physician. Her gardening skills could use a little work, but Antonius is there for the heavy lifting.
Mona, ihr scheint alle ein so idyllisches Leben hier in Bravil zu führen, Mona.
It's not all perfect, but Braville has come a long way since you became emperor and released us all from that tyrant and his monster. Anyway, I want to inform you the date of the child's blessing is completely at your discretion. It could be even as early as tomorrow or in a few weeks, but I'll leave that up to you and Lady Rigmor.
Vielen Dank, Mona. Sehr nett von dir, ja, dass du das uns überlassen willst, ja. Mona, Rigmor und ich übernachten bei Rose, also wenn ihr irgendwas braucht, wir sind für dich da, ja, Mona.
Actually, there is something else.
Mona, irgendetwas stimmt hier nicht, oder? Mona, du bist ein bisschen so komisch so, ja? Was ist denn los, Mona?
Something isn't right. Mara has had visions. Someone, no, something lurks, hides in dark places in plain sight. She tried to see through the darkness, but there's a powerful barrier. But she saw in a flash the image of the face of Tang Mo.
Mona von Akavir, macht euch keine Sorgen, er ist schon längst nicht mehr da, Mona. Der Stumme, ja, der hat uns angegriffen, ja, Mona. Ja, der Stumme, ja.
Well, that's a relief.
Mona, ich kann mir vorstellen, dass Mara das Gesicht des Tangmo Attentäters gesehen hat, der meine Familie töten sollte, Mona. Der Stumme war ein Attentäter, ja, Mona. Ganz fies war der, ja.
I am sorry. I am sure everything will be fine now. Do you know who, what he was?
Mona, er war als der Stumme, was? Sag ich doch. Sag ich doch die ganze Zeit. Unglaublich, was passiert hier schon wieder? All die Wörter kommen schon vorher. Unglaublich. Mona, er war als der Stumme bekannt, ein Assassiner mit Verbindungen zu den Moraktoren aus Morrowind und den Dedra, Mona.
Please, Majesty, forget I even mentioned it. We don't want to be concerning ourselves of the past. Anyway, we have a special room in the Undercroft for any emergencies. But you must be very proud of your little girl, especially because she is such a little miracle.
Natürlich doch, Mona, natürlich. Wie jeder Mensch sein eigenes Kind liebt, lieben wir auch natürlich unser eigenes Kind oder Baby. Ist doch selbstverständlich, Mona, ja? Mona, was meint ihr denn damit, Mona?
She is a gift from the divines that surpasses any norm, just like my own birthing.
Mona, eure eigene Geburt, Mona.
I am a child born from two mothers.
Wow, Mona, cool, ja. Ja, hör mal auf mit dem Besen da, ja. Mona, alles ist also möglich, wenn die Göttlichen es so wollen, Mona. Ist das so, Mona? Ich habe leider keine Ahnung, Mona.
Indeed. But I have taken up too much of your time already, Majesty. And thank you for coming to see me. I just wanted to relay the information, not only about Alana, but also my fears.
Mona, ich bleibe für ein paar Tage hier. Wenn euch etwas Ungewöhnliches auffällt, schickt Antonius, um mich zu holen, Mona. Der Antonius, ja?
Thank you. We all look forward to the coming blessing. I feel reassured knowing the absolute power of the divines is bestowed in you, and that you are now here with us to protect us all.
Vielen Dank, Mona. Aufstehen erstmal. So, jetzt einfach bedanken. Mona, vielen Dank. Ja. Das war einfach ein wunderschönes Gespräch. Vielen Dank, Mona. Sehr nett von dir, ja. Bis zum nächsten Mal, ja, Mona. Bis zum nächsten Mal. So, erstmal speichern bitte. Speichern. So, und weiter geht's bei Rigmor auf Cyrodiil.
Ja,
Hey, you're back. Hope everything went well.
Groß, wo ist denn Rigmor? Ja, das wollte ich auch gerade sagen. Das ist einfach unglaubliche Mod. Unglaublich. Ich wollte es gerade sagen und das steht da einfach. Wo ist Rigmor, Rose?
Well, although she can drink like a fish, she's no match for me. I took her to bed. I booked you both in the first floor adjacent rooms. I hope that's not an issue.
Ganz und gar nicht, Rose.
You know, she was lights out as soon as her head hit the mattress. I was looking on before I left the room. It's amazing to think.
Rose, dass sie ohne uns. Rose, dass sie ohne uns gar nicht hier wäre, Rose.
Something like that. It's getting late.
Rose, soll ich mich auch zurückziehen, Rose?
No. Why don't I show you around the city at night? Would you like that?
Ja, Rose, ich weiß nicht so recht, ja. Ich kenne dich kaum, ja. Ich hab den Vorgänger nicht gespielt, ja, Rose. Also, ich kenne dich gar nicht. Na okay, meinetwegen. Aber nur ein Spaziergang, ja, Rose? Rose, das würde mir gefallen. Okay. Eigentlich nicht so gefallen, aber schauen wir einfach mal. Schauen wir einfach mal.
Come on, I'll give you a quick tour. Follow me. The shop next door belongs to Mitharian and Anduin. It's been passed down in their family for centuries. Bravo used to be such a dreary place, but I livened it up a bit. See the festive buntings? I made those. And here's the Old Fighters Guild.
Rose, ist jemand nach Setius zurückgekommen, Rose?
No, it's been locked up since then. All I know is there was a big fight. I was in Leowin at the time.
Rose, habt ihr ein paar Dietriche vielleicht, Rose?
You can't be serious. You'll get us into trouble.
Komm schon, Rose. Dietriche bitte, ja. Gehen wir doch da einfach rein. Gucken so, ja. Ah, was sind das für... Rose!
Oh, if we get caught.
Ach, komm schon, Rose. Dietrich, bitte, Rose.
What? By the gods, what an idiot. I keep forgetting.
Kommt schon, lasst uns einfach nachsehen, Rose.
After you.
Hihihihi. Oh, da sind Wachen. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, da kommt noch eine Wache, ja?
Majesty.
Was? Oh Mann, hast du mich erschreckt. Unglaublich. Boah. Oh Mann. Guten Tag, ich mein.
Ja.
Guten Abend, ja. Aber leise, ja, Rose. Wir müssen leise sein. Ganz leise rein da. Oh, da
Ja.
kommt. Oh, da kommt noch eine Wache. Unglaublich. Ich hab den gar nicht gesehen. Okay, jetzt einfach rein. Komm schon. 1, 2, 3 und rein.
Wow, look at all the blood. Such a shame. I know several of the fighters made a stand. They cut down a lot of Sethius' men. The Count himself had to order them to stand down.
Rose, wisst ihr, was danach mit ihnen geschah, Rose?
Well, a couple of them joined the Bravil garrison rather than be pressed into the new Imperial army. Come on, let's get out of here.
Warte, Rose, warte!
So just around the corner is Invariant's place, the Warlock's Luck, but he's a miserable old git. Come on, I want to show you something special.
Das ist doch Mara, oder?
Doesn't she look beautiful?
Das ist doch Mara. Die Göttin, ja? Sicherlich, Rose, ja.
She stands on the site of the Lucky Old Lady statue that was destroyed during the Skooma Wars. Uravasa had this made so travelers could offer gifts to improve their luck and enhance their fortunes.
Rose, ich denke, wir alle könnten ab und zu ein wenig Glück gebrauchen, ja, Rose? Ach ja.
Come on, I want to show you something else. At the far east wall, there used to be a shrine to Zenithar. During the Skooma Wars, the whole wall was blown out into the Naban Bay. It's said the explosion could be seen over 10 miles away, and the shockwave was felt in Imperial City. Oh, the Mages Guild is being looked after by Nicodemus. He's also known as Nicky Nine Toes.
lord.
He kind of squats there, hoping one day the mages will return. The wall was eventually repaired, and it's said Zenithar was so disgusted he abandoned Bravil. After 2 nights of total darkness, the people of Bravil awoke to this. This statue of Dibella has been shining brightly here ever since. Some say she hopes to bring peace and love to the city. It's one of the reasons I love it here.
Rose,
Yes?
Rigmor und ich haben ein Geschenk für euch, Rose.
Oh, you did?
Hihihihi. Eine Rose für dich, Rose. Rose, wir möchten, dass ihr dies bekommt, Rose.
Thank you so much. It means a lot. Come on, we'd better be getting back.
Sing doch bitte weiter, ja. Das war doch schön, ja. Bitte weiter singen, ja. Schade, schade. Schade, ja.
Ihr braucht etwas?
Come on, I'll show you to your room.
Vielen Dank, Groß, ja. Das ist aber sehr nett von dir, ja. Vielen Dank, Groß. Sie scheint...
Rigmor's is on the left. Yours is on the right.
Alles klar. Vielen Dank, ja. Ganz ehrlich, Rose scheint eine ganz nette zu sein, ja. Ich glaube, das ist Rigmors Freundin, ja. Rigmors Freundin ist sie, ja. Schon eine ganz nette, ja. Rose, danke für den wunderschönen Abend, Rose. Es war schön, sich nach all der Zeit wieder zu sehen, Rose.
Sleep well.
Du auch, ja, Rose. Gute Nacht, ja. Schlaf gut, Rose. Ach, da ist der Rigmor. Ganz ehrlich, schlafende Menschen sollte man niemals aufwecken und stören, ja. In diesem Sinne. Vielen Dank fürs Dabeisein bei Rigmor auf Cyrodiil. Bis zum nächsten Mal, meine Freunde, bei Rigmor auf Cyrodiil. Gute Nacht, meine Freunde. Gute Nacht. Hihihi.